Hey everybody, it's Brooks here, Senior Pastor, First Baptist Church of the Islands. Hope you're having a great day today. Thank you for joining me for today's 5 for 5. So some people would call this a tragedy, right? I am actually in Chicago right now, and I'm sitting in front of a Starbucks that is closed. Some of you would say tragedy, others would say not that big of a deal. You know, today I want to talk to you, and all this week we're going to talk with you about finances and money, and I think we can roll into that as well, possessions, because I think that fits really well in this conversation. So there's a couple of passages of scripture that I want to kind of mash into this video devotional today. One is from what Jesus said. We're in Matthew chapter 6. He has a little something to say about treasure and about our heart, and he makes this comment where he says that where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Well, over in Proverbs chapter 4, it says a little something else about our heart, where it says to guard our heart with all diligence, because from it flows the well springs of life. Well, let's put those two things together. Proverbs tells us guard our heart, to make that a priority, because life flows out of our hearts, right? If we lose our heart, we lose our life in a lot of ways. We need to have a good guard over that. Jesus says that where our treasure is, there our heart will be. So what we treasure has a lot to say about where our life is going to go. There's a saying, maybe you're familiar with it, where it says that we have a tendency to worship our work, to work at our play, and to play at our worship. We have a tendency to worship our work, right? We elevate it to a position it doesn't belong. To work at our play, right? We get our priorities out of order. Those things that should be enjoyable, we actually, make them an act of work. And then the thing that is most important, our worship, we tend to play at our worship. When we put all of this together, it really raises the bar, doesn't it, on what we treasure. That we need to be sure that we treasure the right things, or more importantly, the right person, that being Jesus. When we seek him and his kingdom first, everything else falls into place. God takes care of those details. Jesus tells us that as well. And so as we talk about money, as we talk about possessions even, all of those things have a place in our lives. They're blessings from God. We need to be good managers of those things. But man, they are not to be the priority of our lives. That's always Jesus and those things that are of him. We don't want to be making a priority out of the possessions and the finances of our lives. We want to handle them well, but we want to keep Christ first and use them in a way to glorify others. So this week, here's what we're going to challenge you to do. Do something generous, right? Maybe give something to a person or to a ministry, whatever you choose, whatever amount you choose, whatever act it is. But do an act of generosity this week, just out of the sheer goodness of your heart, to bless another person, to bless a ministry, out of the ordinary, right? And let that be something that you not only do this week, but that you carry on as well into other weeks of your life. So I hope you have a great day today, and you be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already, and tune in to tomorrow's 5 for 5. God bless you.